Just another quick video here. I forgot to mention this when I was talking about bucking up wood and stuff like that. This, like I said, this was on a hill, kind of a steep hill, and this tree weighs multiple thousands of pounds, and it doesn't take long for the weight to add up. And what I'm going to talk about is when a tree is, angled down the hill, you have a kind of like a stacking setup where you start cutting it. If you cut it from the bottom up, you're going to have the log, the tendency for it to slide down into the slot that you just cut through. And then you can't really separate it. It's really hard to get it. So even when it's cut all the way through, and I'm talking about, 10-foot sections or 6-foot long sections. So as you go up the tree, it'll slide down into the other parts of the tree. And if you're just going down and cutting the tree right in half, through the midpoint of the length of the tree or whatever, if that log slides down and jams into the taller part of it, you're going to have problems, and you're going to need a PV. And I don't know if people that are just getting into this, a PV is absolutely essential for logs that are of this weight. And you can cut them into small sections and take them out, but a PV is a great tool. It also lifts the log off the ground. So if you do it right, you can have a good 8 feet hanging off the ground, where you can just go to the end of it and start chopping the ends off. 16 inches or whatever, 18 inches at a time for firewood. So anyway, that is just something I wanted to talk about, because most people don't talk about it. I see a lot of videos on wood cutting, and nobody ever really talks about that. So there have been situations, this tree is huge, and I had my other saw with me, just in case, but I went through the whole thing, and I thought I might have got pinched up maybe once or twice or whatever, or more, but it only happened once, and luckily I could just pull the saw right out. But it, like I said, that taller, the pieces that are further up the hill, it started to slide down. And when you're cutting through the stuff, you have to watch the slot that you're cutting, because as that gap starts to close, you want to pull your saw out